Hello, Taurus. This one's for you. Welcome to Tarot Lumination. This is who we are here, Tarot Lumination, and this is your June 2017 general reading, okay? And that's for the Taurus. Now, you could say this is, well, you already know the drill. Read for your sun, moon, and rising, and then mush it all up. Try and, create a fuller picture, okay? For some reason, I still haven't figured out why everybody chooses their tarot readings according to their sun sign. Oh well, I'm not going to argue with it. That's just what people do, apparently. So, uh, yeah, that's how it is. So, Taurus, the cards were already well shuffled, okay? But I like to take it up to the very last second so that you know that, and you are a witness that your cards are shuffled for you, okay? Now, just so that you know, with this Tarot Illumination, it's real bare bones stripped down. It's kind of like neat whiskey or black coffee. There's no frills here, okay? There's no reversals. I don't do jumpers, flyers. There's no oracle cards to back it up or mysterious stuff going on. There's no smoke and veils and stuff like this. Is just, okay, just really raw, okay? So try and make the most of it, all right? It is an acquired taste, okay? Tarot Illumination is a little bit of an acquired taste, but I know, dear Taurus, you like the good things in life, so I'm just giving Tarot Illumination the benefit of the doubt here. All right, so we've called it out. We're just going to do it. We're going to start, and it's a general reading, okay? So whatever shows up, try and see it as a general thing as opposed to love and relationship or house, career, school, whatever. Just see it as a general energy, okay? I need to shuffle a little bit more. Just stay there. Be patient. Be patient, dear Taurus, okay? All right, we're very, very, very close. All right, here we go. I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to cut it up. And then this and then this. All right. Okay. I'm going to keep it simple, okay? Here's the vibe. Here's the vibe for Taurus June. Here's where you're coming from, like what you brought with you from previously, like in May or early 2017 or beyond, who knows. Here's where you are now, like this is like the ever-present now. As we move into June, it's a continuous unfolding, okay? And here is like moving into, seriously actually moving into the month, okay? Where like momentum is now building and we're moving forward. So the question is, how do we move forward most effectively so that it's good for you, Taurus, okay? Which means it's good for everybody else, all right? Don't forget, love you first, all right? So in that understanding, what kind of energy is coming at you, or what have you attracted by your own volition, either consciously or subconsciously? That is hopefully going to show up here in some way or another. And then now that you're built up momentum and we're really moving into the month and through it, you become aware that as you move through and you evolve and you take on your destiny, and you understand that a huge amount of it is about making decisions, really fundamental decisions about how to move forward in life step by step, moment by moment, as opposed to just leaning on subconscious behaviors or preconditioning from the past or just assumptions, all right, that may or may not be effective. So that leaves you exposed to your own hopes and fears, both of it. Everything that you could wish for, but everything that you could dread by moving through your own evolution. And this is an indication of where things might be heading as you move out of June, okay? And underneath, a lot of people like to see this card because it's like an indication of like the energy field around you. I just think of it as weather. Like you look outside your front door, whether you're blissfully unaware or whether you're hypersensitive and super aware of the energy fields and the layers around you. Either way, it's out there, okay? And it does affect our lives. Our weather does affect our lives. So what we have here, dear Taurus, is the Fool, the energy of the Fool. It's beautiful. It's like diving into the unknown. It's almost like you're facing worlds that you've never known before, that you never even knew existed. It's almost like wishful thinking. I want this, I want this, I want that. And now it's happening, and it's like, holy fuck. Oh my God, I'm facing into a whole new environment that, oh, it's like, oh my God. What do I do now? Oh, that's kind of cool. So please see it as an opportunity. It's like where anything and everything can happen. All your biggest, greatest dreams and wishes can happen. You have an opportunity here for you. It's the universe is really, really, really providing you literally everything that you need in order to make the decisions that you need to make in order to evolve. Okay? So what's the vibe? Love. Okay, in the most simple, pure expression possible. It's love is like, how is it actually unfolding in my life, in my world? I am very curious about this energy. I love this energy. This is part of my nature. This is part of my being. I am a naturally loving being. I love to love. I love being loved. I love loving others. I want to love. I deserve love. I love to share love and give love. And it might be in all my awareness, all my gifts, all my bounty. I might be a little bit more naive about it than I ever thought I was. And I might have a lot to learn. And that's a little bit daunting. I don't mean any harm. I hope I don't get into trouble. I hope nobody causes me any trouble. But I have to admit that I am looking in the mirror and I'm having to say to myself, gulp, what's going on here with matters of the heart. Now, this could permeate to every aspect of your life, everything that you love in your life, in your world, your home, your family, your people, your tribe, everything, your job, your career, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, everything that's infused with the energy of love. Okay? And then wondering about, like, huh, oh my God, how does it actually play out for me, for real? As though I'm an actor in a movie, and I'm starting to see like the screenplay become clear and crystallized in front of me, and I had no idea it was going to be like this. It's amazing, but it's also like baffling and stunning and scaring and beautiful all at the same time. It's almost like watching that Cinderella movie. Okay, like this beautiful, beautiful story. Like, no, it can't be. That's just a fairy tale. And then all of a sudden you think, you know what? Fuck that. It does exist. That kind of love does exist. It is real. It's just a question, have you got the fucking nerve? Excuse me. God damn, I'm so sorry. Sorry, people. Have you got the nerve to grab it? If it's there, all right? I don't know. We don't know. What are you coming in with? Oh, spooks and shadows. I'm scared. I don't know. Do I trust my intuition? Do I trust everything that I know already? Am I going to get burned? Am I going to get hazed? I don't know what's happening. There's a long and winding road ahead of me, and I feel like, damn, I really just want to lock it down. Do I have to go through this? Am I getting hazed? Am I in a situation where I'm going to experience pain as I evolve and grow, whether I want to or not? In other words, whatever decisions I make, whatever my best and most beautiful intentions, does it mean that I'm going to have to endure pain regardless? In other words, if I choose this or that or that or that, how is this all going to unfold? I have no idea. I'm coming in blind. And I have the best of intentions, but what I'm discovering is that I might be a little unprepared for June. Okay? And so if it's like a sort of oh holy gulp moment, then it's understandable. But please understand that in some ways you already know the answers deep down, but they're very deeply buried in the subconscious. and it might be hard to access them, and it might be scary to access them. It's almost like deep down, I know who I am, how I want to be, who I want to be, how love works as I understand it already. And I know there's more to learn. I know there's more journey ahead of me. It's just that I'm a little bit scared because I don't really know where it's all going. And I wish I could plan it all out, down and lock it down in hardcore, understandable terms that Taurus likes. Taurus likes the status quo. Taurus likes things to be stable and just how they are. And they don't want things to be screwed up and messed up by like surprise things that just come in out of the blue or that don't seem to make sense. It's destabilizing, okay? So Taurus, if in June you start to, like right from the onset, you start to feel like, oh my God, am I going to get hazed here? Like, there's no way out of it. Is there any way out of it? Can I move forward without experiencing what happens when you're extremely naive in certain aspects of love and how it works? No matter how much you think you know already, I don't know. Let's have a look. What's the present? What's happening right now? Okay, well, at least you are in touch with yourself. It's just like, at least I know who I am at my core. I know I am this. This is the Empress card. Some people call it the Taurus card. This is the energy of love, abundance, beauty, fertility, having it all and enjoying it, the delicious aspects of life. In other words, like right now, at the present moment, moving through June, it's almost like this reading is telling me to tell you that at no time must you ever let go of your true self, the real truth of you. You must honor your deepest sense of who you really know yourself to be, okay? Shamelessly, however it works out, wherever it all leads, understand that this energy is authentically, truly you. It is the energy of love and abundance, and it's beauty. It's like love in worldly form. It's like it's womanhood. I'm not, even if you're a guy, it's like that fertile, generous, uh, sensual side of yourself. Like, okay, I don't get a lot of guys here apparently on Lumination, but I have to allow for that. And this is highly feminine energy, but don't be scared of it, guys. Um, it's okay to feel and conduct yourself in this manner, in being very rich, very fertile, very imaginative, very abundant, very loving, very able and easily willing to receive love, also very capable of giving love, sharing your beauty and abundance with others, okay? It's a beautiful card and a very beautiful position. You're very fortunate, Taurus. It's clear that no matter what's going on, no matter how, like, oh, I don't know what's really going on, no matter how much that might feel to you, no matter how much pain or suffering you might feel you might have to endure as you go into this new energy field, it's lucky that you still own you. You are still completely aware of that you have your dominion over yourself and that you are not going to let go of that. You are not going to tolerate second best. You're not going to deny yourself what is yours, what truly and utterly brings joy and happiness for the long term. Okay? Because we're looking forward here, okay? It's a journey. We have to look forward. We're not talking about stagnating in the present. We're talking about evolving and growing here. So moving forward, woo, it looks like you have the opportunity to experience happiness and joy. And I'm suggesting that this is not an ace card, but I'm sort of feeling it as an ace because in this position, it's in a journey position. It looks like it's like you're heading in to the energy field of ultimate happiness, joy, and happiness in a way that you might have never had the experience before, but you always knew existed. It's just that was in theory, in your heart, in your soul, in your beliefs. But now it's like almost like there's an opportunity, like, oh my God, I actually have a chance at this. This is for real. This actually exists. It's almost like I am doubtful. I don't really know. I've heard about it. I've seen it in movies. I've dreamt about it. I've prayed for it. I've wished for it. And it's now here in my life, now in the present, here, right now. This much potential joy and happiness, enough to celebrate and share. You see? You see this over here? These two people in a state of joy and happiness. It's shameless here. There's nothing like glamorous or like outrageous about it. It's just very, very, very simple. It's happiness. It is love. It is love to the max, okay? And you have an opportunity here moving forward. It looks like you're heading into this energy field. The only challenge is that it might be very disorienting because it's like, holy shit, in my naivety, this is what I've wished for. And oh my God, now it's actually happening. Oh my God, oh, I don't know if I can actually handle it. Okay, so this is not a love reading, Taurus, but there's no question about it that there is a lot of love here in the reading, okay? But this is the energy of love that permeates through your whole life, your whole existence, everything, family, home, opportunity for the future, perceptions of the past, and the present moment here and now. But this is moving forward. You're moving towards your own happiness. It just might not happen in ways that you had ever accounted for. So, how do you move forward with all this? It's beautiful so far, but okay. It's like the energy of like feeling like, oh my God, I feel I have to hold on to what I've got. I better hold on to what I've got because I can't believe this is true. Okay, there's no way anybody could be this lucky. It's almost, this is like that's what I'm feeling here in this card. And it's almost like there's the temptation. Okay, there is going to be a strong, strong temptation to hold on to the status quo, hold on to everything that you know and everything that works for you already, because there's no doubt about it. Okay, so the question is, moving forward, when you are facing into this, the question becomes, where does my true happiness and joy lie? Does it lie in the possibility of building new foundations for a future? Because this is very much about a power card, coming into your power, building structure, locking down the foundations for a new life, a new future. Okay, this is the Four of Pentacles. It is very much about power. And if you can see how that manifests and it turns into a whole new world, okay, a whole new world, even though you have a world that exists already. So it becomes a very, very kind of like awkward energy here. In moving forward, in other words, Taurus, you're being called out. It's almost you're being called out to be a very, very, very close observer of your own behavior so that you don't trip yourself up and you deny yourself or accidentally lose all this happiness, all this potential love, okay, coming to you in the future. So, in other words, moving forward, there is an element of being in question here. It's like a question. I like to normally say that here is how you move forward. This is what you do. This is how you do it. But I'm not feeling all of that. Honestly, if I'm being true, Taurus, to you in this reading, I'm feeling a sense of ambiguity here where the two different perceptions of this card is like, do I hold on to what I've got, or do I start looking about foundations for a new future? Okay, so it's like the options are still open, and understandably, the desire is for stability. What constitutes stability? And stability, obviously, for this Taurus, often constitutes status quo. The challenge is that when you cling on too closely to the status quo, you actually deny yourself the chance to evolve, okay? And then it all of a sudden becomes everything that you know and cherish and love already becomes actually a hindrance to your own evolution. So that becomes a puzzle, a problem. And so what might that draw to you moving forward? Because this energy is like unresolved energy here. The obvious thing to do is to figure out what really, really, really counts for you. What really turns you on? What kind of foundations do you want for the future of your life? How do you want your future to unfold from here onwards? Do you want status quo, everything that you know and love? Are you willing to venture through being hazed, uh, encountering a bit of the unknown and a sense of mystery in order to access this potential happiness or not? So let's just say you make some sort of decision. What happens? What can happen is that you make a decision that results in a culmination and an understanding that there may be a lot of pain coming your way, because it's almost like whatever way I decide to go, there is pain. There is potential pain. In other words, in my naivety and my innocence, in my desire to grow and evolve, who do I serve? Myself, my others, my future, my potential? I don't know, because there's a potential for pain wherever I look. And that can be a little bit daunting. But on the other hand, please understand, if you feel that this much pain is potentially coming at you, there is an element of resolution here, in that by being willing to bravely face whatever pain you choose to face, because it looks as though wherever you're going, there's going to be pain. Whatever decisions you make, there is potential pain. It's just a question for who, in what form, and how. And that's not all your responsibility, because you're coming in with the purest of intentions. It's just that in the process of evolution, as happens with almost everybody at some point in time, you realize that evolving often involves painful growth, like growing pains, evolution. Um, Sometimes it's cataclysmic. Sometimes it's gentle and smooth. But either way, it's evolution. Um, and if you don't make healthy decisions, then the decisions happen for you anyway, externally, from others, by others. And either way, it seems that it could put you in a position where you're attracting the potential for a lot of pain, or the experience of pain, or virtual pain, so to speak. In other words, it doesn't have to be all that pain, but it's the perception of potential pain that you might be walking into a world of pain. In other words, can you see how contradictory these two energies are? This is like ultimate happiness, and this is ultimate pain. And both opportunities, or both energies, are active in your energy field now throughout June, okay? So it's a lot to handle, Taurus. It's no wonder that you might feel a little bit wobbly and innocent and naive coming into June. So, but please remember, on the realization, understanding, and acceptance that either way, whichever way you go, there is pain. Pain can be healed, okay? It can be endured, and it's part of evolution, because we do grow. We do evolve, people. Not just Taurus, I'm talking to everybody now. Well, this is Taurus reading. So what are the hopes and fears in this like epic month for you, dear Taurus? You're hoping that you make the right decisions. I don't blame you. You want it to work out. I don't blame you. You're hoping that you're making the right decisions in such a way that, okay, let's say you are willing to face and endure astronomical amounts of pain, whichever decisions that you make, however the journey unfolds, and you just accept that this is what lies, this is where I'm heading, and it's almost like this much joy, this much sorrow does not occur without having lived through this much pain and grief and betrayal and uh, sadness and loss, betrayal, all of that, the worst of the worst things. But remember, this is ultimate energy. So it's almost like we're in a state of relief here where there is a chance to evolve effectively. Let's see, we don't know yet. We're going to look at the outcome card soon. Also, of course, in this very extreme energy field here of so much like so much potential happiness, so much potential pain, coming up through June, obviously you want it all to work out, but in the fear position, what if it all goes south? What if it all goes belly up and you make the wrong decisions? Now, please understand that from the way it looks here, whatever you decide, there's going to be pain for somebody somewhere. Okay, but you have to do what's right for you. Okay, you have to do what is right for you, dear Taurus, in your maximum, highest self, in order for your best evolution, your best growth, your best higher self, and just ultimately trust that you have the ability to make to be just to make the right choices. There are no cards of decisions here, except the massive card going in right from the beginning that you have all opportunities available to you. So it's almost like whatever you decide is what you decide. And it's going to include the energy of happiness, ultimate happiness, and energy of ultimate pain. So it's almost like one of those I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't situations. Like if I make really healthy, self-serving decisions that are for the highest good of me, there's still going to be pain and suffering for somebody somewhere, including for myself, possibly. If I'm scared that I make the wrong decisions and it doesn't work out for me, it's still going to be pain, residual pain, either way. So let's stay positive. Let's say, Taurus, that you got it going. You're going to make good, healthy decisions and you're going to put yourself first, okay? What is right for you for the big picture for long term? Because you're heading out on a whole new epic journey, okay? Moving forward, this is like, this seems to have a big, wide energy field here, like long term implications. So, where's this all going? Whoa! Congratulations! Like, about fucking time. Like, taking charge, taking charge. I am going to make the decisions that work for me. I'm going to make the decisions from my heart. I'm going to do it from love, and I'm going to be very, very brave, and I'm just going to live with the consequences, and I'm going to trust that everyone else can live with the consequences because I am true, I am honest, I am genuine, my heart is in the right place, and I mean no harm to others. My energy is pure. My love is pure and well intended. And I need to honor myself first and foremost. I need to love myself truly and passionately first and foremost, and just allow for this like huge vortex of ultimate happiness and ultimate pain to play out however it plays out according to whatever decisions I make. Uh, in the journey through this month. But there's no question about it that you will prevail. Look at these two powerful cards of achievement here, okay? It might be epically painful having to go through some of these decisions, whatever they may be, but it looks like you are determined to succeed despite the pain. However intense, however severe the pain, knowing that there are ripple effects, you're going to make it happen. You're going to take charge. You're no longer willing to, like, let's say, just live on autopilot and live in a state of like numbness or live in a state of, well, this is just how it is. And, you know, no, 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 no. Dear Taurus, you're taking charge. You're going to make it happen. You're going to wrestle and fight all those apparently clashing and highly contradictory energies, and you're going to bring them into unison. You're going to channel all that energy and make it work for you in the right way, in a way that is healthy for you and everyone else in your environment. And despite however much pain may occur in the process, let's just considering it may not just be growing pains for yourself. It may be growing pains that need to occur for everyone else in your world, in your environment, in such a way that in the end, they applaud you. They say, God, Taurus, I thank you. Like, yeah, that was really like, oh, I was hoping it wouldn't happen that way kind of thing, but this is how it is. And so, you know what, Taurus? We love you anyway. Freaking go for it. Live your freaking life, man. Go out there, achieve and win. Be that. Have a taste of what it's really, really like to be your full, magnificent self. And don't worry about the rest of us. We can handle it. Don't worry. We can handle it. Don't worry. Okay? All right? So, Taurus, that's what I've got for you. I hope this makes sense in some way or other. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings or offend you or send you off on a wild goose chase or anything like that, because, with this energy, anything can happen. But I'm seeing a very, very powerful energy field here. There's a lot of big cards involved, very powerful cards. And there's almost like a sense of energy that this is fated and you might as well just accept it. We got major, 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 and open up with the ultimate major. So it's almost like, let's just get on with it and do it and like, let it all unfold. Let my destiny unfold. Thank you. Have a super June, Taurus. Thank you for visiting. Thank you. Don't forget to read for your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, bye.